All right, so one last little video on this Mustang. I had told y'all that there was a sensor that went bad that needed to be replaced. This is exhaust gas, like EGR pressure sensor, pressure regulator sensor. It bolts up over here, and anyways, I'm gonna show you guys the defect in this sensor. Let me take these nuts out real quick. Bear with me, I'm one-handing this. Set that over here to the side. These are 8mm bolts. Real easy to get to. If I had both hands free, I would just take them off with the impact gun over here. But my hands aren't free, so I'm going to attempt to do the best I can to show you guys this one-handing the phone. So this plug comes off, right? 3-prong plug. And you have your 2 hoses that come off the EGR pipe right there by the headers. So what normally happens with these is this is plastic, it's very cheap, and boom, you go to remove it, and I already removed everything from it, but you'll go to remove it, and the plastic tip on them will break. Now it has a thicker side and a thinner side. So the thinner side usually breaks. Sometimes they both break, but usually always the thinner side. And this is a Ford. Trying to not drop the phone while I'm recording this. This is a Ford part F7 7E9J460 AB 2G11A. That's the Ford original part number right there. So we ordered one of these on Amazon for like 10 bucks. It arrives on Monday, tomorrow. I want this car out of my garage tonight, not tomorrow. And I had gone to the junkyard not too long ago for another Mustang. And I got really lucky at the junkyard, and I found this instead of that. So this is aluminum. It's serviceable. You can open it if you had to drill out the rivets. Patent number. So this has an actual patent number on it. And the purpose of this video, see, we have similar REF, hold on, I can't read this, F7UE9J460AA. So the thing with this one is, yes, it has the smaller one and it has the bigger one, but again, this is aluminum. You can drop this on the floor. Over time, it's not gonna break. This is what I call a permanent fix, not a temporary fix. So that'll bolt on there and plug in, and then your 2 hoses will go on there too, and your plug and your bolt. So I'm gonna do that in a minute, and then, yeah, so I went to the junkyard and I got lucky. And I found this in aluminum. Talk about lucky, right? Because for the plastic one, O'Reilly's wants 80 bucks for it. And that's under a commercial account. They want 80 bucks for this little plastic Jimmy, like, shindig right here. Now, why is it that these companies are making them in plastic? Why did they stop making them in this cast aluminum? Why wouldn't they keep making them like this to last, right? And that's exactly it, folks. Like, they're in the business of making money, and they'll tell you, oh, it's lightweight, it's fuel economy, we got to get these cars as light as possible, put everything plastic, take everything off aluminum. That's what they'll tell you. But, like, really, this isn't adding weight. This is aluminum. This ain't steel. You know? So, like, how are you going to tell me that adding this cheap thing in plastic that's going to break is really, I mean, of course it's a little bit lighter than the aluminum one, but, like, come on, seriously. Here's the reality to this, guys. They're a business, like any other business. They're trying to stay in business, so they know they're going to sell a lot of these at $80 a pop. And they know if they kept it aluminum, they wouldn't be making a bunch of sales on this at $80 a pop. Again, that's $80 a pop without the markup. That's a commercial cost. That's not a retail cost. That's not what a normal walk-in customer pays at O'Reilly's. That's what a guy with a commercial account walks in there and gets it for, and then he upmarks it to whatever retail is and makes the difference on the part plus his labor. A shop is going to mark this up, like, you're going to be paying anywhere from $120 to $150 on just the part. I mean, you'd be paying a lot more than that depending where you live, what shop you went to. You get where I'm going with this. So, I mean, you're spending a lot of money, and then labor to install it, I imagine, can't be a lot, but they're going to charge you a diag fee, they're going to charge you a shop fee, they're going to charge you state taxes, they're going to charge you everything. So you're easily looking at a $300 repair every time this little shindig breaks. And we were removing it to work on the intake manifold, to replace that intake manifold gasket. So, I mean, I know they break. I'm an experienced technician, and I'm gentle. And as you see, you got your thick hose and your smaller hose. And I went and I gently twist the hose off. Gently. I mean, this one, I was like, yes, I got lucky. By the time I got to this one, I mean, I hadn't even touched it. I literally, like, just, as soon as I went to touch it, it was just like, snap. Like, I could have looked at it and broke it. It was so fragile. So, the point I'm making is, somebody, you go to get your intake gaskets done, they got to remove that. That has to be removed. It has hoses, a sensor, everything attached to it, even this bracket. If you say, I'm just going to unbolt it from here and shift it to the side, the hoses are still attached. You got to detach the hoses and push it to the side. So this is a part that's constantly being moved in order to service other more frequent areas that need to be serviced. So that being said, they're constantly making money every time these little plastic tabs break. And I don't want to go on too long about it, but I went to the junkyard to find one because it was special order. They didn't have it in stock. Oh, it cost that much money. I was trying to help the customer out at the time. I went to the junkyard and I got her one of these. I knew the junkyard had these. And every time I go to the junkyard and I see Fords, I look for these. I look for these EGR pressure sensors in aluminum. And if they're plastic, I still grab them just because I know they're handy to have. If they're aluminum, oh my God. Like, if I wanted to sell this right now to this customer, I honestly could sell just the part to them for $300 because it's a serviceable part. And it's a part that they'll never have to worry about it breaking again. They'll never have this problem again, ever. So, you know, like, if they're paying like $150 for this, is it wrong that they pay double for something that'll never ever need to be replaced again? No. That's what I'm saying. I could throw this up on eBay, I'm sure, right now for $300, and it would sell fast and quick. I could honestly put this up on eBay right now, and in 1 or 2 days it would fly off the shelf because Ford guys, some Ford guy out there knows exactly what this is and how rare it is to find one in metal. You know, go on eBay, go on the internet, and look. You're going to get a bunch of the black plastic ones. Now, you'll see even as cheap as $10 on Amazon for the plastic ones. But it's made in China. You get what you pay for. And I guarantee you it's going to break on you, and you're going to be having to order one frequently. Versus having something permanent that you never have to deal with again. Now, if you go to O'Reilly's, Auto Parts, AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, you're paying $80 and up. So, yeah, that being said, I'm not going to sell this for a profit. I'm going to bless the owner of this new Mustang with it. Bill, he's a retired mechanic, 77 years old. He deserves it. He deserves it. I am confident I'll get lucky and find another one at a junkyard soon. I know it's not an easy thing to find, but I'm confident I'll end up stumbling across another aluminum one. They're very rare. Very, very rare. If you see them in plastic, grab them. Even if you don't need them, you'll need it soon, I promise. It's good to have a spare if you own one of these Mustangs. If you see it in aluminum, oh man, you better fight for that sucker. Anyways, moving on, went ahead and got some lug nuts. Now, they only had 10 available. I needed 20, so we'll do 10 now and 10 later. These get mangled up. And they have this little fake aluminum caps that go over them. And what ends up happening is the little fake aluminum caps will, see if I can get this one off with one hand while I'm on the phone with y'all. When you have two hands working free, you normally don't drop it on the floor. Anyways, everything's falling. So, yeah, I just put brake pads on the back of this. And it's missing a few lug nuts. So I had to, in the back, I only had to use 4 in the back, and in the front, 5. So both back tires are missing one. So I ordered a set. Why did I wanted to replace them all? Because these ones, like the one I just showed you up there, these plastic caps come off and they end up looking like this. And it just looks like crap. It really looks like crap. So the socket is kind of loose. The socket will get stuck on there. You're having to get the socket and the nut unstuck when you take it off. It's quite the chore. And so now we'll put all matching nice ones on there, and I didn't get the kind where these little fake aluminum caps will come off and it'll end up like that. I solved that problem. Instead of getting these, right, I got these, which are pretty similar to it. They're the same thread, they fit, they work, everything. But if you look, these, this phone ain't the best at focusing, these caps can't come off. It's all one solid piece, one solid nut. So these caps will never come off. These, the cap is separate, and it'll separate right there where my nail is. And that aluminum cap will come off, and it'll end up looking like that. Pretty ugly, huh? Yeah. And as you can see, the nuts are visible through the caps. He's gonna get new caps and whatnot, but still. So we got 10 of these, which look almost identical, but they're just quality. They're better. He's not ever gonna have that problem. So let me give you a part number in case you wanna go get these at O'Reilly's. That is part number 611071. And there's 10 of them here. Now they had to order the other 10, whatnot. I paid like $28 for 10 of these. So it would have been about another 28 for another 10 more to have them all matching, all 20. Yeah, so I'll do the 2 in the back. Actually, I'm gonna put the nice ones in the front and the other 10 in the back. No, you know what? I'm gonna put the nice ones in the back. How about that? The next time they take the front off, they can hopefully replace them. That way they don't have to mess with the back, because the back already has brakes and there's really no reason to take off the back tires, and it'll just be more permanent. One of the tires had a egg shape. It was impregnated and it was gonna blow. So I went to the tire store and got a tire. And I feel pretty lucky because I got a BF Goodrich, which is a pretty good tire. And this is a Traction TA BF Goodrich. And the size is 225, 55, 16. Just like the rest of them. This is a rotational tire, I've noticed. Hope they mounted it the right way. Yeah, they did mount it the right way, the rotation. It's coming up this way, so it'll go on the front passenger wheel. And if you see the tread on this tire, man, it's like brand new. It's a really good tire. And being that today, guys, is Sunday night, everything was closed. Today is Sunday, September the 6th. Tomorrow's Labor Day. Everything's closed. Whatever wasn't closed, everybody's trying to close, because they're definitely closed tomorrow and trying to get out of there. So trying to find a tire today was pretty hard. And then to get lucky and find this tire mounted and everything ready to go, it's like the sun shined on this dog's ass today, because I should not have a tire. I should be here still needing a tire, and yet I got this amazing BF Goodrich to put on. So I'm gonna put the tire on. I'm gonna put the EGR pressure sensor on. I got those little mirrors that I have to put on for the side view mirrors. I have a sticker of an American Eagle that I'm gonna be putting on for him. Top off the coolant. This car is just gonna need a radiator soon. I flushed it and nothing but clean water was coming out, but the radiator, they had to run nothing but water to it for so long that it's just really rusted out. I did the exhaust gaskets. I gooked them up thinking it was leaking from there. We did the valve covers, intake gasket, Motorcraft plugs, Motorcraft wires. We did a serpentine belt. We did a thermostat. I mean, we went crazy on this. So we're gonna fire it in the hole. I'm gonna drive it around for a little bit, put the tire on it, make sure I got no wobbles, right? Make sure we're good to go. And hopefully the plan is to drop this thing off tonight. I don't know who I'm gonna get to like bring me back, follow me, all that. I'm gonna figure that part out, but I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna end this video and get this little bit of work I have left to do on it to finish it up. We're just dotting the I's and crossing the T's at this point. If you see one of these, count your blessings and grab it while you still can, because if you own a Mustang, having aluminum pegs on your pressure sensor here is amazing. If you see these at the junkyard, I don't care if they're plastic, grab them, take them off the car, and have backups, because trust me, you'll need them. Anyways, that's me. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing this guy's look on his face when he gets this Mustang, because he just bought it. He hasn't even received it yet. I went to buy it for him with his daughter, and me and her are gonna surprise him. But before we bought it, we brought it here, and before we bring it to him, we're doing all this work, right? Transmission pan service, rear diff, everything I just mentioned, blah, 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 blah. We did the full maintenance service to where you don't have nothing to do, brakes, you name it. tires, you name it, everything done. So where all he has to do is to get in there every day, turn the key, and drive. It still needs the window regulators, but she's gonna order those online, and it still needs headlights because these headlights suck. So they're gonna order headlights, window regulators. You know, it's a never-ending project like any car, but right now it's roadworthy, it's reliable, it's safe, and I'm looking forward to know that I played a part in him being able to enjoy that. Thanks for watching. God bless y'all. I got a lot of work to do. Y'all have a good night. Bye.